The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. So, Charleston, are you ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Starting things off, we got Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Going head-to-head against Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Trucks are fired up, drivers are approaching the line, focusing their attention on the race lights on opposite ends of the arena. Go green! Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Once again, your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. In our next matchup, we got Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Facing off against Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, our officials need to review that race to confirm who walked away as the winner. A solid race pass by both competitors, but you can see it up there on the video board. Ultimately, the BKT tires that crossed the finish line first were Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Up next, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Going head-to-head against Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Winner, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Once again, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger will be moving on to the semifinals. Approaching the line, Cody Saucier, Dragon. And his challenger, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Monster Jam fans, let's take a look at the video board right now to see where each of our drivers currently stand in pursuit of the first 8 points of tonight's event. So in the last race, we just saw Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack face off against Cody Saucier in Dragon, with the Dragon taking the win. Continuing up the bracket, Berto Trevino's Monster Mutt Rottweiler faced off against Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, with Gravedigger moving on to the semifinals. The closest race that we've witnessed thus far has been between Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor by a hair. Devin Winfield made his way to the semifinals, and then finally the initial race that we witnessed was between Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, and then of course Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, with Scooby-Doo taking the win.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Charleston, make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing.
In the first matchup here in the semifinals, we have the driver that hails from Las Vegas, Nevada, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, facing off against the competitor from Sullivan, Illinois, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Who will join Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo in the JCB Racing Finals for the first 8 points of tonight's event? We are about to find out with our second semifinal matchup. We have the driver from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, going head-to-head against the competitor out of Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Your winner is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, you can see our 2 competitors down there on the pod who will be competing in the JCB Racing Finals. Before we get to the grand finale of this phase of the competition, I want to remind everybody, Monster Jam World Finals is coming to Salt Lake City, Utah, in partnership with the Utah Sports Commission, the weekends of July 4th and July 5th. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger has already punched his automatic ticket to the World of Finals. So go ahead, get your tickets at monsterjam.com. North Charleston, I want you to focus your attention up there on the video board right now. We're going to put your knowledge of Monster Jam to the test. In just a moment, you're going to see some dirt smeared over the video board. I'm going to give you some clues, and I need you to yell out the truck that I am describing. It was created by Dennis Anderson. This truck is known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This truck has tombstones on the side of it. This truck has made it to the JCB Racing Finals. And finally, this Monster Jam truck is driven by Weston Anderson. On the count of 3, yell it out, Charleston. 1, 2, 3. Great job, North Charleston. Give yourselves a round of applause. Of course, it is none other than Gravedigger. You can see it up there on the video board. The bracket right now, our 2 competitors are at the line, eager to compete in the JCB Racing Finals. You can see right now we're working on the dirt conditions that have been a little bit fickle throughout the weekend. So a fun fact here at Monster Jam is we don't actually travel with the dirt, okay? So that's one of the things we don't travel with. It is locally sourced, so the dirt conditions for each and every city, for each and every event are completely different. So we're working on flattening out that dirt right now in preparation for the JCB Racing Finals.
All right, Charleston, it is time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing Final Round. The winner of this race, whether it be Scooby-Doo or Gravedigger, will take the 8 points of the event and a racing win. It all comes down to this, the final match. So make sure you cheer on your Monster Jam truck favorite, who you want to cross that finish line first. Charleston, are you ready to meet your Racing Finals contenders?
First up, she hails from Sullivan, Illinois. We call her the Princess of Carnage here at Monster Jam. Ready to crack the case in the JCB Racing Competition. Your 2024 fan favorite driver of the year, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She will be facing off against the driver who is undefeated in series championships, making his way to Monster Jam World Finals on July 4th and 5th. He was a Rookie of the Year back in 2022 out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, she does it again for the second time this weekend, securing the JCB Racing win with the first 8 points of tonight's event. During that race, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger coming around the final turn, crushed the gray turn cone, an automatic disqualification here in the JCB Racing competition. The Princess of Carnage, ladies and gentlemen, is your JCB Racing winner.
We got the epic Brianna Mahan hair flip on that one. Could tell you were excited, and rightfully so.
Honestly, I had no idea I had won. I hate to win a race like that, but you know what? Racing is racing. We can't hit these turn cones, and it happens to the best of us. I almost got it earlier, but Malachi came across my radio and said, "Go to the pod, you won." I was, wait, what? So thank you guys. I'm having a blast. Who's having fun at Monster Jam?
Well, if they're having this much fun already, I don't think they know what we have in store for the 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. You took that one just the last event. Can we take it again?
You know what? We're coming out here each and every time, trying to improve by 100% every time we hit this track. I've been nailing these combos lately, so hopefully I can come back and keep that consistency, and we can come out with another win. But remember, Monster Jam fans, the win comes from you guys. You guys get to sit here. You get to judge us on your phone. So make sure you're judging us. Make sure you're scoring fairly, and make sure you guys are doing it each and every time.
You heard it. Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
A big congratulations one more time for Yana Mahan in Scooby-Doo, walking away the first 8 points of tonight's event. You can see 1 point behind as her runner-up, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Rounding out the top 4 are the additional drivers who made it to the semifinals, which is Cody Saucier in Dragon, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, each with 4 points going into the second phase of the competition. But before we get to that, I'm hanging here at the desk right now, and I am joined by Meta, Olivia, and Stevie. They're having a lot of fun here at Monster Jam. I just spoke to them after the JCB Racing win, okay? Are you guys happy with who won? Who did you want to win?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Is that right?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. All right, so we're starting things off very strong here at Monster Jam. Now, I know the 2 of you have been to Monster Jam before, but this is your first time here at Monster Jam, so what are you most excited about?
The cool tricks with the cars flipping and stuff.
The cool tricks with the trucks. They do a lot of flips here at Monster Jam. Stevie, what are you looking forward to today?
Oh, definitely all the flips.
All the flips. Okay, so we need to see a lot of Morgan & Morgan backflips here at Monster Jam. But before we can get to that, all right, I want to play a game with you guys. All right, we're going to put something up on the video board in just one moment. We're going to play some Monster Jam trivia. If you answer the question right, you guys are going home with a pretty cool prize, all right? Do you think you can do it? I know you've been to Monster Jam before, so I have a funny feeling you're going to know the answer. Yeah, confidence. All right, and North Charleston, are you guys going to play along with us? You guys want to play too? Yeah? Awesome. All right, let's take it up to the video board. All right. Before we get to your answer, okay, I want to hear what North Charleston has to think. Can we put those answers back on the video board for a second? All right, so if you guys think it's car keys, make some noise. Oh, all right. What about B, a dedicated switch? That sounds like a good one. What about C, a phone app? Some cheers for that one. And what about by being super polite and saying please? All very polite here in North Charleston. I appreciate that very, very much. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to step away from the desk. I'm going to let you guys talk amongst yourself for a second. All right? You need to come up with the final answer. All right, Monster Jam fans? So they are at the desk right now. They are thinking this over. Oh, that's it? You're done? You know the answer? Okay, I guess I'm coming back in. All right, what is the answer?
B.
Nice and loud, with confidence.
B.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Say nice and loud.
Yes.
Stevie, are we all unanimous?
Yes.
Yes, let's reveal that answer. They got it right. Congratulations. So guess what? I'm going to send you guys home with something very special, okay? You got to cash it in tonight, though. I am sending you to our post-event meet and greet to meet all of the Monster Jam drivers. You get to meet the drivers, you get their autographs, you take their pictures, ask them some questions you've always wanted to know about your favorite Monster Jam superstar. How do you feel about this? I know this is your first time here at Monster Jam.
It makes me feel really happy.
Really happy. Stevie, do you want to go meet the drivers?
I'm so excited.
She's so excited. What about you, Meta?
I'm really excited.
Really excited. Monster Jam fans, give it up for them one more time. Meta, Olivia, and Stevie. They're going to our post-event meet and greet right after the event tonight. And if you guys want to join them, there are still tickets available. All you got to do is scan that QR code right there on the video board. Tickets will be available up until halftime while supplies last. Congratulations. Now, Charleston, in a few moments, we're going to jump into the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, in this phase of the competition, our drivers are going to have 2 attempts to showcase their biggest, best moves just on 2 or even 1 BKT tire. And to talk us through some of these tricks and things that you're going to witness, let's hear from our Monster Jam superstars. It is officially time to jump into the two-wheel skills challenge. This will be your very first opportunity to score, taking advantage of judgeszone.com. We do want to give you a little reminder, though, of how all of that works. So for more on that, I toss it over to Taylor. Taylor, I don't know where you are. Oh, wait, I found you. 237. There you go, Taylor. Take it away.
Wow, that's pretty good eyesight, Christina. Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in 237. We're all excited for the next competition, but you got to get those phones out, everybody, because it is time for you to score each and every one of our drivers. So scan the QR code. It's right there on the video board, or you can just open up a new web browser and go directly to judgeszone.com. Now, it may ask for the city code. It will be NCA, so you'll type that in, press submit, and then the next screen is where you get to score. So you just slide the BKT tire up or down and land on a score you think each and every driver deserves. You'll press the submit button once more. It's going to start tabulating. That just means that it's adding up everyone's scores in the arena alongside our expert judge. And when the 20-second timer has run out, I repeat, 20 seconds, we will have the score for that driver. So at this point, fans, you just want to keep those phones out and ready because you have the most important job here in the building, scoring our Monster Jam superstars. So before we begin, I need you to let me know, are you ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Up first, ready to shake things up in the competition, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Put your hands together for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. 2 smooth, seamless, straight to the point attempts. And now it's time for you fans to score. So I hope you got those phones out at judgeszone.com. Got 10 seconds remaining. Slide the BKT tire up or down and press submit.
Corey Rummel in Earthshaker setting the bar for his fellow competitors with that sky wheelie with the first attempt. Second attempt was a nice stoppy, great control going off of the ramp on the front 2 BKT tires. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Scores are coming in on the video board momentarily. A 6.720, so that will be the score to beat in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Still got a lot more competition coming your way. Up next, ready to make some waves, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Give it up for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and put those Megalodon jaws up. I see you guys around the arena, but don't forget, it is time for you to score Megalodon at judgeszone.com. If you have scanned that QR code once already, expert tip, you don't have to score it again. Just wait for it to stop tabulating, and you can score your next driver.
First attempt, a very nice popper, great momentum, nice control. Popping it on the front 2 BKT tires. Struggled a little bit on that second attempt, though, going into the stoppie. Let's see how that reflects in the scores. A 5.930 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, putting her in second place currently in our 2-wheel skills challenge. Coming up next, get ready to bark, get ready to howl, Berto Trevino, Monster Rottweiler.
for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. It's time to score, everybody. It is time to score. About 15 seconds remaining. Scan the QR code and lock it in.
Two great poppers from Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He's always so consistent when it comes to that particular trick. Hits the throttle, hits the brake, finds the balancing point on those front two BKT tires seamlessly each and every time. Score to beat right now is Earthshaker, a 6.720. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 7.845. No leader, no score to beat. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler takes the top of the leaderboard currently in the two-wheel skills challenge. Making his way onto the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Impeccable control from Tim Hall Jr. for attempt number 1.
Let's keep it going for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Turn your screams into scores, everybody. Go to judgeszone.com. City code is still NCA, and you still got time to join us if you haven't already. There he is down there on the, all right, he's going to come back. Let's make some noise. There he is.
That's right, Taylor. You made it out of that Monster Jam truck. Two great attempts, both very, very technical. Nice variety from Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Score to beat right now, Monster Mutt Rottweiler 7.845. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.440. No leader, no score to beat right now. Tim Hall Jr. now at the top of the leaderboard. 4 competitors down, 4 to go. Still got a lot more competition coming your way. But right now, I do want to take a moment to address an amazing partnership that we have with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So you can see that QR code right there up on the video board. If you go ahead and click that QR code, from there you will actually see all of our Monster Jam drivers' names pop on up. If you choose to make a donation, you can donate on behalf of your favorite Monster Jam superstar, okay? At the end of the event, the driver that raises the most money to help combat pediatric cancer is going to walk away as our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. It is important to note that 100% of all of the proceeds goes directly back to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So you can see right there on the video board, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is currently in the lead with 100% of the donations. We got 7 more amazing and talented drivers eager to help make a difference in the lives of children battling pediatric cancer. So scan that QR code, get in on the action here at Monster Jam. Right now, waiting in the tunnel is the driver who walked away as the BKT overall event champion and our St. Jude ambassador just this afternoon, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Put your hands together for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Score now, everybody. Score now. Take out those phones. Remember, you can scan the QR code one time. You take you directly to judgeszone.com where you'll lock it in.
Two stoppies on opposite ends of the arena. That second one, she turned into a combination move by kicking it into reverse, going into the moonwalk up the ramp, and then back on the back two BKT tires, for that combination wheelie. Let's see what you guys thought. Judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in right now for Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. 8.180. 8.180. Super respectable score. That's going to put her currently in second place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Goes for the popper, takes it to the edge of the elevated obstacle, slides it down the ramp for attempt number one. Lining up with the side of the elevated obstacle, looks like he might be attempting a bicycle. Kicks it into reverse right now. Hits the throttle, here we go. Put your hands together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. You guys know what to do. First attempt there was the popper with nice control down the ramp. Second attempt, he went for the bicycle. Got it on the side two BKT tires and tried what we call a sidewall save, where you whip it around almost like a donut, but on the side two BKT tires. And the goal is to land back on all four. Didn't quite get there, but definitely entertaining nonetheless. Let's see what you guys thought score-wise for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Score to beat, 7.400, a 7.400 Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. So that's going to put him currently in fourth place in our two-wheel skills challenge. Monster Jam fans, before we continue on with the two-wheel skills challenge, I want you to turn your attention up there to the video board. It is time to play the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle in partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. You know what, we're gonna play Helmet Shuffle a little bit. Right now, we're just gonna give you a quick reminder. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, 8.440 is the score to beat at the top of the leaderboard with 2 trucks remaining. North Charleston, coming up next, he is Dynamite. If you are ready for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, make some noise. Making his way down the tunnel from the pits. That's a live shot of him in his Monster Jam truck right now, ready to compete in the two-wheel skills challenge. steering wheel is out the window. Balancing that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck, he takes the steering wheel out. He puts the steering wheel back on to land it for attempt number 1. And not only was it out the window, it is now on the ground off of that Monster Jam truck. Balancing right now without a steering wheel, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Puts it back down on all 4 BKT tires.
That's right, everybody. Clap it up for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Let them hear you, Charleston. And let them find out what you really thought. Go to judgeszone.com. Lock that score in.
Impressive stuff from Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. That steering wheel is in his hands, which means it wasn't on the Monster Jam truck while he was doing those 2 signature poppers into the nose wheelie. Score to beat, Jurassic Attack 8.440. The score for Velociraptor is 9.139. We got a new leader, a new score to beat with only 1 truck remaining in the 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor is now at the top of the leaderboard with that impressive 9.139. Can he take the win? We're going to find out, because right now it is time to unleash the dragon.
Dragon fighting through to the very end. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com.
Taylor, it was impressive. I thought after that second revolution that he was going to be able to save it, put it back on all 4 BKT tires. Really impressive stuff, and nonetheless, kudos to these drivers for really pushing the envelope and trying their best to truly innovate here at Monster Jam. And really just unbelievable stuff. Let's see what you guys thought. A 7.970, so 4th place for Cody Saucier in Dragon. But that means the winner of the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, he is dynamite. It's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Taking 8 points in this phase of the competition. Solid performance from Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. You saw the excitement on his face when he got that score of a 9.139. And with that, he is officially your winner in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Devin, nice work. Another two-wheel skills win for you. It's been an interesting day for Team Velociraptor, but finally you're able to clinch this one and bring it home for the team.
Yeah, this one, I'm gonna get a little emotional, man. My dad passed away 5 years ago today, and you know what? I wanted to win so badly today to dedicate that to him, man. Thank you guys so much for choosing me to be your winner today. This means the world. Thank you to all my Team Throttle Monster teammates out here that keep me going. My girlfriend Kylie, Mason, Tim, Travis, Berto, Corey, everyone back at the shop, Mike, Paul, and Wendy for allowing me to do this and live my dream. From a fan to the fans, thank you guys so much. We're not done yet. Are you guys ready for more?
A beautiful moment for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. With that, he now has 12 points to his name in pursuit of the BKT Overall Event Championship. You got Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo with 14 points going into the second half of Monster Jam. Right now, it is halftime, so perfect time. Get on up, stretch your legs, take a little bit of a break, hop on over to one of our merchandise stands, and when you guys come back, the stars of freestyle motocross are going to take to the track and take to the skies. But right now, enjoy halftime.
Monster Jam fans, welcome back. It's time for the superstars of freestyle motocross to take to the skies. And if it's your first time here at Monster Jam, well, I got news for you. It's about to get crazy, but you have to get loud, so make some noise! That was your first rider for the night, Taylor Eddins. Here comes Billy Wilson. Coming down the ramp next, let's hear it for Dean Pate. And finally, it's Jared LaRue. Monster Jam fans, I forgot to tell you the secret here at FMX. The louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So let's see how loud you can get this time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the tricks are getting cooler. Here we go. All right, it's time to crank this up a notch. I need you to scream. There we go. See, the louder we get, the cooler they get. So here we go. Make some noise. up next, Charleston, is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each 4 of these riders will have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. Now, you fans will be our only official judges for this competition. No expert judge, just you awesome fans here in the stands. So take out your phones, go to judgeszone.com. Remember the city code is NCA and get ready to lock it in. Now, make some noise if you're ready for the best trick competition.
Starting things off from Marietta, California, it is Taylor Eddins. Taylor Eddins has been rocking and rolling with us here at Monster Jam for the last 2 seasons. Soaring through the air on Arena Championship Series West. Tonight, he's going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors in the FMX Best Trick Competition.
Put those hands together, everybody, for Taylor Eddins. And it is time to score. So take out your phones, go to judgeszone.com. You got about 5 seconds remaining. What'd you think?
First one up with the seat grab, one hand on the seat as he shifts his body, twists his hips in the air. What'd you guys think of that one? A 7.266. So that's going to be the score to beat in our FMX Best Trick Competition. Continuing on from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Billy Wilson. This marks Billy's 3rd season with Monster Jam, his 4th year riding professionally, and already his career has taken him nationally and internationally in places like Dubai, Costa Rica, Mexico, and so much more.
Give it up for Billy Wilson. Scoring is open, everybody, so let's go turn your screams into scores.
One-handed seat grab there. Let us know what you thought. Remember, you guys got to compare. Was that enough to take over the top spot from Taylor Eddins with a 7.266? The score for Billy Wilson is a 7.753, new leader, new score to beat with 2 competitors remaining in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Up next, from Paso Robles, California, we got Dean Pate. Dean's been riding professionally for 8 years. He's been competing with us at Monster Jam for the last 5 seasons. Just recently, he became a new dad while we were on this series with us at Monster Jam. So bravo to Dean Pate.
Keep it going for Dean Pate. Score now, score now, score now for Dean Pate.
Dean Pate with that incredible backflip variation. Taylor, you know what I'm going to say. But every time he does that, I think of the running man as he is upside down in the air. Super cool stuff. Score to beat Billy Wilson, 7.753. The score for Dean Pate is 9.416, one of the highest scores of the weekend in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Will this secure him the win? We're going to have to wait and see because we got one more competitor left. With over 31 years of experience, our veteran rider on this series from Phoenix, Arizona, I'm talking about Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue soars through the air doing incredible tricks nationally and internationally. He's been with us at Monster Jam for an incredible 9 seasons. What does he have in store?
A gigantic tail whip. Put your hands together for Jared LaRue.
A huge tail whip, Taylor. That one was really impressive. Bike and body move as one in the air. But remember, you got to compare. You got the backflip variation going up against the tail whip. Score to beat, Dean Pate, 9.416. The score for Jared LaRue is 9.339, second place. That means the winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Dean Pate.
Nice work, Dean. We'll talk to you in just a minute. But before we do, Billy Wilson.
Charleston, how are we doing tonight? All right, well, I'm going to need your guys' help. Your guys' energy is what we feed off of. The next thing we have in store for you guys is called the Monster Jam Grand Finale. We're going to try to get these bikes up in the air at the same time in a train formation. If you guys want to see that, make some noise!
All right, Monster Jam fans, you heard him. And that was pretty good. You did make some noise. But we're going to make more in just a little bit because they're going to fly back to back, like he said, in train formation. So take your phones out. If you've never seen this before, I promise you it's going to be worth the build-up. All right? So here we go. On the count of 3, I want to see who's going to be louder, you or the person sitting next to you. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. But I gotta admit something to you. The crowd earlier was way louder. So we're gonna top that here tonight, okay? Let's try it again and let's see if we can get some cooler tricks out of these guys. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Hey, you guys want one more? What about you guys? You want more? All right, then you know what we got to do. We got to get loud. Take out those phones. You're not going to want to miss it. Here we go. Monster Jam fans, let them hear you. That's what I'm talking about. Put your hands together one more time for the U.S. FMX team here on Arena Championship Series West. We've got Jared LaRue, Billy Wilson, Taylor Eddins, and your best trick winner, Dean Pate. Monster Jam fans, let's hear it one more time. Congratulations, Dean, another best trick win. You know, every time you do that trick, I gotta wonder what goes through your head. Are you counting through your steps? Are you just letting your body take over? What's your thought process?
Man, honestly, with that trick, it takes a lot of patience, and you got to know your timing on when to jump off the back of the bike. If you come off too soon, your bike won't rotate. The later you come off, the better your bike's going to rotate. So I just sit there with patience and wait for the right time, and I jump right off the back and scissor my legs.
How much time do you and your team get in between each weekend to practice?
Honestly, it all depends there. Sometimes we're pretty busy during the week with our home lives, but we try and get out there and practice at least 1 or 2 days a week. Mainly our practice is here, showing up early and coming in and getting a practice here before the shows, and then we mainly just send it out here for you fans. North Charleston, what'd you guys think?
I think they liked it. And you know, you may not realize this, but we have a lot of fans that come here ready for Monster Jam trucks, but they leave, sometimes end up wanting to be a FMX rider like yourself. So what advice might you have for them?
Yeah, honestly, that was just like me. I started out as a little kid in the stands. I was 3 years old when I first seen my monster truck show. I love freestyle motocross, and honestly, I wanted this to be my career. So with lots of hard work, dedication, and practice, I got out here, and I'm able to live my dream. And that wouldn't happen if any of you guys didn't show up from supporting. So thank you, Charleston!
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Put those hands together for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Scoring is open, everybody. Scoring is open. Let's go to judgeszone.com. Don't forget, if you have already scanned that QR code, just wait for it to finish tabulating, and you'll be ready to score. 5 seconds left.
Monster Jam fans, when it comes to this phase of the competition, each driver has 75 seconds to lay it all out there on the track. And Corey Rummel did just that, took full advantage of not only the 75-second clock, but the entirety of that track, all the different obstacles that are built in that pod. Let's see how that translates into scores for the first competitor in freestyle. A 6.797 will be the score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Coming up next, Berto Trevino, Monster Matt Rottweiler.
Let me hear you bark and howl for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. How are you going to score that, fans? Make your way to judgeszone.com. Scoring is open for about 10 more seconds.
Some amazing air throughout that freestyle. We saw wheelies, we saw sky wheelies. Again, we saw that big air. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Score to beat Earthshaker, 6.797. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is a 7.251. We got a new leader, new score to beat. Making her way onto the track right now, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Those Megalodon jaws up and make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Score now, judgeszone.com. Big air, aggressive wow moments, and there she is.
Taylor, she sent the shark to the sky throughout the entirety of that freestyle, but was it enough to take over the top of the leaderboard? We're going to find out. Score to beat Monster Mutt Rottweiler, 7.251. The score for Megalodon is 7.905. The leader, new score to beat Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Now, Monster Jam fans, we are going to jump back into freestyle momentarily, but I do want to remind you of our fundraising efforts with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. You can see the QR code up there on the video board right now, as well as all of our drivers. Weston Anderson and Corey Rummel are both on the board with donations to their name. Remember, 100% of the proceeds goes directly back to St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. You can go ahead, scan the QR code, donate on behalf of your favorite driver. And actually, coming up next is the driver who was the St. Jude ambassador of the event just a few hours ago. We got Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. 20 seconds remain. Lining up with a Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Hits it, flips it, saves it. The Princess of Carnage.
Monster Jam fans, that was Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Monster Jam fans, lock in your scores right now, because in a moment she's coming out to celebrate.
Charleston, you just witnessed one of her best freestyle runs of 2025. Backflips, hair flips, saves, and more from the Princess of Carnage. Scores are locked in. The score for Brianna Mahan is 9.541. New leader, new score to beat. Brianna Mahan jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Coming up next, Monster Jam fans, ready to attack the track. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. We're switching things up, Charleston. Making his way down the tunnel, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Score now, judgeszone.com. You know what to do. You know where to go. Let's lock it in.
Epic air, stoppies, moonwalks, variations. It had everything that you're looking for in a stellar freestyle. Scores are locked in right now, judgeszone.com. Let's see what you guys thought. for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. 8.871. Second place currently in Monster Jam Freestyle. But Monster Jam Freestyle, he is officially your St. Jude Ambassador of the Night, raising the most money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So big congratulations, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Now on the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Head on over to judgeszone.com. You guys have been doing an awesome job all event long participating and getting in on the action with us here at Monster Jam. So a few more seconds, make your voices heard. And there he is, Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, ending strong with the stoppie. With some nice big air. Let's take a look at the video board. A 7.595 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Two competitors remain in the freestyle competition. Coming up next, he is ready to slay the freestyle. It is Cody Saucier, Dragon. Clock is paused, 11 seconds remaining in that freestyle. Getting word that that will do it for Cody Saucier in Dragon. A locked up planetary in that Monster Jam truck. But a really solid freestyle run, full throttle the entire time. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Cody Saucier in Dragon. Visibly frustrated with that Monster Jam truck right now. A 6.947. Again, a 6.947 for Cody Saucier in Dragon. Yeah, come on, Charleston. Let's hear it from one of our veteran drivers here at Monster Jam. One more time. Cody Saucier, Dragon. Let's take a look at the video board right now. It's time to play the St. Jude helmet shuffle. In just a moment, you're going to see 3 helmets appear on the video board. 1 trophy will be underneath those 3 helmets. What I need you guys to do, Charleston, keep an eye on the trophy as the helmets spin around. Trophy is down, helmets are joining, and we are off. Oh, we're still going. Don't lose it. I'm getting a little dizzy over here. All right, Charleston. Moment of truth. All right, we're going to give you guys all a second. If you think it's under number 1, make some noise. All right. What about number 2? That's very confident. Anybody for number 3? All right, all right. Let's reveal the answer. Not under number 3. Not under number 1. So if you cheered for helmet number 2, give yourselves a huge round of applause, and thank you guys so much for playing the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle presented by St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. It's time for our final competitor in Monster Jam Freestyle, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. A dynamic freestyle to conclude the freestyle competition. Remember, you gotta score. Judgeszone.com, your final opportunity tonight to make an impact and make your voices heard here at Monster Jam. Solid way to end things. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Scores are locked in, so let's take it up to the video board. 7.563, so 5th place in the freestyle competition. But Charleston, all of this means your freestyle winner and BKT overall event champion, the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. What a day for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. A perfect Saturday. Taking both BKT overall event championship wins. The trophy is in her hands. She took the freestyle win. She took the overall. A little girl power down there on the track, joined by Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, along with her crew chief, Malachi and Clyde. Let's hear from our winner.
Bree, wow, what an event. You know, they say the power of manifestation is everything. You claimed it earlier today with Christina Moore, my co-host. You said, I want to go 2 for 2. And here we are atop the pod once again.
You know what? This tour is a tough tour, so to come out here twice in the same day, bring home 2 of these trophies, it feels amazing. I could not do it without these guys behind me, making sure that Scooby is 110%. Every single competition we come out here, I couldn't do it without the support of my coworkers over here, fellow drivers. You know, girl power is strong here in North Charleston. If you're a female in the stand, let me hear you.
I also got to admit, it seems like since Sage has joined you back on the road, you have been bringing the house down.
You know, absolutely. Having my little girl beside me, you know, these last couple weekends has been such a dream come true. She got to travel with me full-time last year, and so to not have her as my little sidekick the beginning of the year, you know, it broke my heart. But to have her here beside me, pushing me, telling me to go faster, Mommy, you know what, it's truly worked, and I can't be more happy that to work for a company like Monster Jam who supports us and our families.
Everyone, give it up one more time for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Congratulations one more time. The Princess of Carnage does it again. Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. What an amazing Saturday. What an amazing event. I hope each and every one of you truly had as much fun as we did. On behalf of Taylor Olivia down there on the track, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, North Charleston, that was